Faithful friends are certainly no strangers to the fruit of Khuldi. The name of this fruit is even written in the Quran, and is considered the cause of Adam and Eve being sent down to earth. What is the fruit of the Khuldi like? Until now, it is still a puzzle that maybe only Allah, the Prophet Adam, Eve and the devil knew about this fruit. However, some opinions say that the fruit of Khuldi also exists on earth. There are also those who believe that the fruit is grapes, apples, and so on. This opinion has never received real evidence, because the Quran itself never describes how the form and taste of the fruit of Khuldi. However, this fruit has several facts that a faithful friend may not know. As we imagine that in heaven there is indeed anything available, fruits are abundant and you don't have to work hard to get them. All fruits are allowed to be eaten as much as possible without feeling full, without feeling the urge to relieve oneself. However, Allah made an exception for Adam and Eve, i.e. both of them are forbidden to approach the Khuldi fruit tree, let alone eat it. However, the existence of the devil apparently succeeded in persuading and tricking Adam and his wife into disobeying God's commandments. They both approached the forbidden tree. In fact, Allah never mentions the name of the forbidden tree species. The name Khuldi itself was given by the devil who intends to lead people astray. Without showing himself, the devil said that he would tell Adam about the fruit of Khuldi and the kingdom that will never perish. Humans who were created complete with lust were finally tempted by the devil's seduction. Moreover, the devil also said that Adam and Eve were prohibited from approaching the tree so that they would not become immortal. This seduction apparently shook Adam and Eve's faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. After eating the Khuldi fruit, Prophet Adam felt a stomachache like someone who wanted to relieve himself. Even though usually the inhabitants of heaven do not do that. Heaven, which is a holy place, is certainly not suitable for defecating. This made Prophet Adam feel confused. Then Allah said, "Where are you going to throw it? Is it on the bed? Throne? The rivers or under the trees? Is there a proper place for it? Then just come down to the world." And this is what is considered the reason why the Prophet Adam and Eve still had to come down to earth even though Allah had forgiven his mistakes. When the Prophet Adam ate the Khuldi fruit, he was no longer a holy man like the other inhabitants of heaven. Commentators conclude that the fruit comes from earth. The reason is, the main characteristic of Khuldi fruit is that it can make people forget themselves. For Khuldi, it also awakens old-fashioned desires. What is meant by lawama itself is that which awakens the physical lust attached to the element of earth. The basic properties of soil which incidentally originate from earth, a location that Allah has explained as the only proper place to dispose of excrement. There is no real description of how or what the Khuldi tastes like. This is what makes many people think that this fruit actually exists on earth. However, God actually created Khuldi, which was nothing but a trial for Adam and his wife Eve. Because obedience to Allah is a fixed price that every servant must have. However, in essence, Allah has outlined the destiny that humans will be made leaders on earth and not become leaders in heaven. That is the fact about the fruit of Khuldi, which is considered the cause of Prophet Adam and Eve coming down to the world. As a human who is a descendant of Prophet Adam, at least the story can be a reflection that disobeying God's commands will only harm oneself. May we always be able to carry out His commands well.